She's deadheading. Deadheading the dahlias. Aren't these pretty? That part probably wasn't so great. These ones are unique dahlias. Like, well, they were grown from seed, so there's no other. They're genetically unique. I think this is pretty. Came back from last year. So just gonna go look at the dahlia patch this morning and see what new dahlias are blooming today. This one's called Sandia Brocade. This one is Summer something. This one is Mocha. K's Mocha Latte. A lot of them are just from seed. So
whoa, look at that red one there.
Yeah, that one's
insane.
And this mix these are seeds I gathered from our red dahlias last year. Yellow and red ones, and this is just the random assortment that you get. Over here, there's even the yellow, a pink, and a red. Those are all varieties from the seeds that we got last year. This is my little seedling table, and I have a bunch of zinnias, different kinds of zinnias that I've started. So those will be planted soon and ready to be cut. And then back here on the berm we have chamomile and a poppy and echinacea and just kind of a more wild scheme. Tons of blue sage over there, purple top vervain, lupin. Learning what works here and what doesn't. I don't think celosia works in our area, but these are going to be blooming soon. The Lysianthus are really pretty.
Which ones?
All these are called Lysianthus, and they're all different colors. This is a green Lysianthus right here. The flowers are actually kind of a green, like a white green, greeny white. And I'm not going to grow stock again in the cut flower garden. I'm going to put it in the landscape because it's just cut once and done. And I need flowers you can cut consistently and grow back.
Look how the dog loves sitting over there with the chickens.
Yep, just watching them.
You're saying they get really tall, these
Yeah,
tall
they get,
stalks of
they can get
flowers?
8 feet tall, 10 feet tall. Hollyhock. And my tray of them tipped over in that windstorm. Remember when we tipped when the whole thing blew away?
Yeah.
So the tray of them tipped over, so I didn't know what color was what. So I just planted all, I didn't know what they were. So I planted them all back there because I couldn't put them where I wanted to in the garden. So they ended up back there. Yeah.
That'll be a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are these called?
They're Cresspedia, also called, I think, Billy Buttons. And they just have real fun.
They're so interesting looking that they seem artificial when they're in
Yeah.
their bouquets.
Yeah. Pop into arrangements.
Yeah, they seem like little styrofoam balls almost, but they're real.
And you have to harvest them when they're barely open.
And you
get
can
them like
harvest
this.
them just by grabbing them like that?
Yeah, grabbing them and
What?
just pulling them off. Oops.
And then you string these, or what do you do
Yeah,
with these
I'm gonna make
dried?
some
They're like dried
garlands.
flowers.
You can do
kinda.
all kinds
You
of
dry them out
Dry them out.
further.
Garlands. You can, decorate things with them. Well, see what I can do with them.
What about these here that are open up here?
That one, it's already too open. Straw flower continue to open and close even when they're off the plant, which is totally surreal.
Wow.
Like, I remember the first time we grew these, I picked one off that was like this and just didn't look good. It was pink. And I threw it, and the next day it was closed, open, closed, open, on the ground. And I thought, what the?
Weird.
Very strange.
So that would
what they do.
open further? Or?
Yeah, these open further,
Wow.
even off the plant. And so that's why you got to pick them early. Or else this opens further, and then it just disintegrates, kind of. You can't string it or do anything else with it.
Interesting. So those have gone too far.
Those have gone too far. But they're good for cut flower arranging.
And you can kind of feel when they're ready because you can pull them off. Like
No.
that one, it seemed like you were about to grab it, then you didn't. It just seemed too close to you.
This seems too open.
Oh, too open.
Yeah, that one, see, you can already start to see the middle.
Oh.
So I think that's too open. These ones are, it's just kind of when there's about 2 or 3 of the layers of petals are all the way opened back, then I pull them. That one's a little too far.
Oh,
That one will be too far. They got to be more closed up, kind of like a sea anemone that you poked and it goes, ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah. But these ones will all be good for cut flower arrangement.
Yeah.
And they have a really sweet kind of chamomile tea scent. Anyway,
Interesting.
putting them in my pocket for now. It's a pretty apricot color. Coming into fall. Ugh. Little white ones, yellow ones. And then I just lay them out and let them dry further.